Guys, this is an absolutely awesome blackfin. That's why we came to Mazeppa Bay. Testament to the lever drag. I think if it wasn't for that 18 kilo drag, we wouldn't have got this thing. It would have stripped me. This fish is well over 100 kilos. We're going to get a tag in her and get her back into the water so she can swim free. Well guys, there you saw that stunning black tip shark that I just landed on Mazeppa Beach. I just want to go through the bait I was using with you. There are a couple of things. It's a really simple bait, but there are a couple of things that make it a bit more effective here, specifically on the island. For those of you who haven't fished here, the island is a pretty difficult place to slide because it's so deep straight off the front. So what I do is I use a really short slide trace, probably about 700 or 800. If the sea is really big, you can go even shorter. And believe me, that doesn't affect the way the bait's presented, and it also doesn't affect bites. You get more bites with a shorter trace, I find, for some unbeknown reason, and it goes a lot quicker down to your sinker. Then just the hooks I was using, Tenno Gamakatsu Octopus, really good hook. You saw how much pressure I put in that fish, it didn't open. The hook was right in the corner of the mouth, so that's pretty good. 200-pound Fishmate nylon coated wire, and then I've got a little bit of bling here. The water's really clean today, and in the clean water you either use a nice pink Yamashita skirt or you can use a nice Kingfisher duster. Okay, now the swimming crabs can be a little bit of a pest here at Mazeppa, and when Lloyd slid out his little bonnie, it came back just with a head and a skeleton. So what I did was I took a Adcan yellowtail, delivered to us yesterday. They're really fresh, they really smell great, and they work good in the cold water. I find in the cold water that for some unbeknown reason the yellowtail works better, possibly to do with the oils it's got in its head. What I did, because of the crabs, I didn't want to leave a lot of meat, so just behind the pectoral I just took a really sharp knife, cut through the bone, just a little bit of the belly, just like that. Okay, trim the pecs like that. Okay, and that's how I slid that bait. Not too much for the swimming crabs to get. They can get a bit around the gills and that, but once they get to the gills and the hard part of the head, they actually battle. So that is why I did that. And all I do is I just insert the one Tenno just below the gill plate like that, and the other one not too far into the head, so that it's sitting nice and proud. And then just to hold that hook in place, just bang a toothpick, or if you're using that the snell knot, just a little pin. I prefer the pin. And there you have it. Really simple, but really effective, and semi-crab proof. They can come and get all around there, but they've still got a bit of head with a bit of the oils and that in there, and the fish can just have a bit of time to find it. Just a couple of things to remember when you're sliding, guys. Always keep your line tight. Make sure you slide with nothing less than 5'2". Fishing these areas, I would recommend you slide with at least 5'5" to 5'8". I had 5'8" Kingfisher giant abrasion on there, and it did the trick. And yeah, let the fish go. Give him a bit of line. If you want to land a big fish, the best place to land him is on the beach. So I think I'm going to slide that just like that and hope for another one.